Und es geht weiter mit Let's Play Fake Grand Order. Ich bin es am Fix. Wir sind hier dabei, wieder ein paar Interlude zu machen. Und machen jetzt die hier von unserer werten Pharao-Dame Nitocris. Leider nur eine Welle, aber nichtsdestotrotz werden wir unser Bestes hier versuchen. Wir machen das hier mal mit einer, also ich hoffe es klappt, ich bin mir zu unsicher, aber wir versuchen das Beste, dass es mit Frank klappt. Und wenn nicht, dann muss halt die Pharao-Dame hier selber mal ans Werk. Dann, würde man sagen, starten wir hier mit der Interlude unserer großen Pharao Nitocris. Der Menschheit ruft. Ich hoffe übrigens, Ossi ist auch mit dabei. What's that? die Interlude ist schon gut. This is some cheap wine. Its vulgar body perhaps fearful at the honor of passing through my throat. Piles and fades into nothingness. I will at least acknowledge its grace, if nothing else. Ha ha ha! Perhaps you're trying to say cold wine goes down well? You're sure to say things in a roundabout way. Is this a party? Look, Nitocris over there seems to be sober. She might be the most reasonable one here. Let's try to talk to her, senpai. Oh, Master Mesh, what's going on? We just happened to be passing by through, what are you doing here? We are drinking, as you can see. What of it? I was invited by the two pharaohs over here. Well, more like I volunteered myself to join them in their banquet. But why are you here in the command room? If you're asking about the location, Pharaoh Iskander said this place is fitting for a king's banquet. If you're inquiring about the purpose of its banquet... Nitocris, what are you doing over here? Drink! Empty your cup and drink some more! This is a gathering of pharaohs. That includes you too. I called Cleopatra too, but she was so overwhelmed with feelings of gratitude and unworthiness that she passed out. So basically you're the only person that can act as a representative of female pharaohs in Chaldea. With all due respect, that's how it is. Now that you mention it, everyone here really does have a title of pharaoh. Really? Oh, Master Mesh, I didn't realize you were here too. Did the fragrance of wine draw to you here? It doesn't matter, as your mutual friends. You have permission to join us. Drink up! Are you trying to cheapen this gathering of pharaohs? Besides, I recall they are at the age where you should avoid alcohol. Oh, very well. You're hardly even a pharaoh to begin with, and I do not intend to lambast them for their age. I shall permit it. Drink up! Haha! You're quite sick, but I do have a proper regnal name. Septim Sitapin Meriamun. Is that so? I too am known by the name Sitapin. I'm sure it is a common name for pharaohs. The king of Upa in Lower Egypt, User Matre, Septene, son of Ra, Ramses the Great, Amun's beloved. That is who I, the Sun King Ozymandias am. I shall allow it. Sear that name into your spirit car and spirit ocean. Remember it. By the gods, then I suppose we're like brothers. No, we are not brothers. We are not, but... I do believe the great king here is a pharaoh. I think that is what Cleopatra would say. Interesting. You dare to go against my will? No, great pharaoh. I would not. I just thought of what Cleopatra would say and I could not help it. Well, it is true she might say something like that. When did you get that close with each other? Please forgive my indiscretion. My only lord is the Sun King, and my only alliance is with Maxie. Cleopatra is like a troublesome little sister. Don't tease her so much, Sun King. Cleopatra would indeed say something like that. She was the last pharaoh on earth. If so, she is like a granddaughter to us. True enough, even if she's not related to us by blood, she was the last to inherit the title pharaoh and its divinity. Yes, but if that's the case... Nitocris, yeah, you, yes, you. Yes? You're the oldest pharaoh among us. Wouldn't you be more of a mother figure then? Truly an installation of an ancient Horus. I'm not their mother. To Lord Ozymandias? Does that mean I can do whatever I want? My mother does all sorts of things to her son. She cooks for him, lets him sleep on her lap, even tells full talks and scary stories. Would you be okay with that? I've never had a child. Nitocris? Ich glaube, sie bricht gleich zusammen. No, I'm not worthy. Yes, that is too much. And Iskander, you are a pharaoh who has accomplished more than I have. You're the king of conquerors. You have traveled far and wide, seizing many lands. I pale in comparison. What's so great about a king who focused so much on expansion and left nothing but destruction in his wake? I'm a god. I'm the sun. I'm the true pharaoh. Pharaoh Sumendis, that is obvious. I need not to say it. You're the king of kings, the god king. You are so reversed that I dare not even try to compare you with others. I would be far too presumptuous of me. The same goes for Pharaoh Cleopatra. I didn't try as earnestly to protect the country as she did. She destroyed the country, right? If you speak of destruction, the decline of Upper and Lower Egypt become inevitable as soon as I, the true pharaoh, was gone. Any reign other than my own would thereafter be imperfect, no matter who the pharaoh was. Just as the Nile flows, the final destination was inevitable. I never had my hopes up. I feel I've seen this before, but no country escapes downfall, not even my Macedonia. Yes, if countries and destined to fall, then all things considered, I believe she played her part as pharaoh well. But I... She seems kind of sad. Yes, senpai, I agree. She seems depressed. For some reason, she doesn't look like she's touched her wine. I guess you can tell. I'm an inexperienced pharaoh. When I see all the great pharaohs here, when I subject myself to their gaze, I feel depressed, no more like ashamed. But as Iskander said that you're the oldest pharaoh in Chaldea, right? In other words, you are alive in the age of gods. You're the pharaoh from the ancient times. You think in terms of your magecraft, the older and greater mystics possess more power. But to me, this time means nothing. It's about how a pharaoh, the child of a god like king, a god incarnate, should be. I don't know why I'm a heroic spirit. Do you know why I was not taken to an eternal afterlife? Ozymandias never chose it to begin with, but me? I'm sure I just never made it there. Maxi, my ally, maybe I should talk to you about this. I'm a foolish pharaoh. I closed off my own path to the afterlife. I took my own life without preparing for what lay beyond, but I have no regrets. I turned into a weapon for the sake of my brothers. Those treacherous trainers who use pharaohs like puppets, those fools who mock the position of pharaoh. I sent them all to the bottom of the Nile without mercy, without hesitation, and without regret. So you got your revenge? Yes, I slaughtered them with my own hands. Perish, you fool creatures! No one will hear your screams, your grooms, or your cries for help. I will kill you all. You should be happy to be embraced by the waters of the Nile as you die. You used my brothers as puppets. You murdered them all. I will never forgive you. You shall never be forgiven. Never, never. I'll be waiting for this day. Why, Nitocris? We were the ones who helped you become pharaoh. It was for this day. Everything I've done was to kill you all. That has been my only reason for living. Just so that you would choose me as your next puppet. I made you think you could control my dignity, my being, my body, my will. And you fell right into my trap. When you heard I had a gift for you, what did you think it was? A lavish banquet, a treasure of gold, or maybe... Oh, you thought you could even have me? But this is the end. I will end it all for you. The hubris of trying to control a pharaoh, it stops here. Stop it now! We don't want to die! Save us! Make your pleas to me, my dear brothers. To the ones you killed without any mercy. You will not travel to the eternal afterlife. Ha! Ha! But rest assured, I am the same. I will follow you soon. I will find you in the depths of torment you to eternity. I killed him, and then myself. After putting up with so much, I finally take my revenge.
Come to think of it, maybe I'm so short-tempered as a rogue spirit because of my deeds in life. I'm a puppet of a pharaoh. At best, all I ever accomplished was revenge. That's why I've tried to be as proper as possible. I punished them for my impiety and attempting to control the position of pharaoh. I tried to restore honor to the pharaoh name. The pride of a pharaoh does exist within my heart, but even still, if I compare myself to the other pharaohs, I shiver just thinking of how small I am. I'm so pathetic. I can't even bring myself to face them.
Hey, small one. Let's see how this... There. Difficulty setting. Oh, Sparta mode. That's got a nice wing to it. Must mean it's as strong as them. That settles it then.
Iskandar, what were you doing in front of the console?
Huh? Hey, hello!
The training program just activated. Are you guys doing something?
Of course we are. The wine has warmed our bodies. How about swing our swords for a little entertainment? By the way, I'll be assisting the enemy. I'm tired of all the cheap wine. It might be fun to play along with you. Rejoice, pretenders. Right in eradication you, I will shine from the on high. Even those who are not truly alive, weep tears of joy. See the light of the pharaoh into you. I see. That puts Master with Mesh and Nitocris a good team.
When did we say we were joining in? I didn't really get what's going on there, but I'm right in assuming there's going to be a fight in the simulator. Well, just don't get hurt, okay? I have to fight proper pharaoh? That would just be too disrespectful.
I won't forgive desertion. If you run, you will face the consequences. What do you think, Sun King? Escape and defeat are not a fit for divinity for the pharaohs, thus. That's right. If you run, you must renounce the title of pharaoh. Never address yourself that way. Never use the name and, let's see, say you're sorry for being a pharaoh up until now.
I can't do that. I'm a pharaoh, no matter how short my reign was. I just can't renounce the fact.
Then you must fight. I don't have to say this, but you'll face the same consequences if you lose. I'd also be boring if you threw the game. On the contrary, if you win, we'll give you some sort of reward. I speak too much, King of Conquerors. Nitocris, even after receiving my endless splendor, will you minor still reflect darkness or want it? If you are pharaoh, then withstand it. If you can't, you will fade away. That's all there is to it.
Looks like we have no choice but to fight. Maxi, my ally. I'm an inexperienced pharaoh, but the fact that I'm still a pharaoh is my pride. If I'm going to lose that, then I can't afford to run or lose. I must win this fight, no matter what. Lend me your power. No, please lend me your power.
Nitocris, wir haben keine Chance. Sie sind zwar Rider, Leute. Es ist taktisch von den Mechanismen in Frequent Order komplett unmöglich. Ich glaube, dein Insta-Kill klappt da nicht. Aber okay, liebe Leute. Mit der Kraft von Insta-Kills werden wir schaffen, dann, liebe Leute. Und Doppelskadi. Ich glaube eher wegen Doppelskadi. So, dann, nee, mir fällt gerade... warte mal. Ja. Nee, ich glaube, ich muss das Befehlszaubern. Ja, ich muss das Befehlszaubern. Ohne Befehlszaubern geht's leider nicht, deswegen, liebe Leute. Ich will nur den fetten Loop mit ihr machen, sonst wäre es ja langweilig. Ich meine, ich müsste es nicht machen, aber... Das habe ich gerade ganz vergessen, Mann. Mir fehlt ja MP-Batterie. Schade. So, jetzt weiß ich nicht. Wollen wir's? Versuchen wir's. Ach, wenn sie es nicht macht, dann machen wir beim nächsten Mal eine Befehlszauber. Aber wir ziehen natürlich jetzt 2 wunderschöne Arztkarten oder so. So. Ja, gut. Wir haben nur 2 Gegner. Schade. Aber sie hat es geschafft sogar. Jetzt hätten wir hätten halt nur einen Case-Scope gebraucht, liebe Leute. Cleo? Wieso ist auf einmal Cleo da? Rosi? Ohne Iskandar? Oh no! Natürlich können wir keine Art stellen. Na, tut mir leid, liebe Leute, müssen wir mit Befehlstab einsetzen. Ich möchte es cool beenden. Und deswegen müssen wir das so machen. Nee, wie gesagt, das ist leider das mein Problem mit der Fran. Nämlich das, ja. Ihr MP-Scan ist zwar super und alles mögliche in den Damage, aber man muss ja halt immer ihren Stun irgendwie aufpassen. Aber hat einfach mal locker geschafft, für alle Gegner zu weckern. Das war schon nicht schlecht, Mann. Und 70% Refund ist auch voll in Ordnung, Mann. Schön, schön, schön. Scarecrow System. So, dann hat sich unser Nitocris hoffentlich hier das Würdige gezeigt, oder? Ja, mit Leichtigkeit, würde ich mal sagen.
That was intense. You guys won? You wanna get free for us the similar scenario?
Nur Befehlszaubern. We lost. I had no intention of falling back. Perhaps that cheap wine and my arrogance came back to bite me.
Why, y'all? Cleopatra is here too. When did you join the battle?
That's not the face of a winner should make. I did not hold back. Your determination was just greater than ours. Listen up. You fought and defeated multiple pharaohs, myself included. O Queen of the Mirror who lived in the ancient world, you're a perfect pharaoh in your own right. I tell you this on my honor. You should be thankful for this reward.
That's fine, Queen Nitocris. I witnessed this myself. It's just as you said. I saw your pride as a pharaoh. Cleopatra! Huh? How long have you been here?
That's something I lack, to say the least. In that respect, I think you're a better pharaoh than I am. There's nothing to be ashamed of. A better pharaoh is such a useless distinction. Just being a pharaoh is enough. It's a pure arrogance to wish for any more than that. After all, it's established that I am the best and most valuable pharaoh. Anything more is fighting for scraps. You could be known only for your dark, vengeful acts, or for your numerous conquests. You could be the last of your kind. You could even be a young pharaoh who only reigned for a few days. No matter what kind of pharaoh you are, to me, there's very little difference. Ich weiß nicht, war das jetzt aufmunternd? Ach, alles was du sagst, aussieht super. But that is why I understand your admiration toward me. It may be arrogant, but I do understand. Humans still extend their arms to the sun, even knowing they can't reach it. They are tempted to touch the gods. There's nothing else meaningful as hanging your head in despair because you cannot reach me. That would be true arrogance. Hey you just counted me a pharaoh, didn't you? It feels like I finally got my certificate of a fantasy or something. Haha, this is some cheap wine. I'm not thinking properly, but my mouth keeps going. Let's go somewhere else and keep drinking, Ryder. This time get me some wine that will at least let me talk properly. You're a writer too, you know. We can keep drinking, but there's not much in the way of wine around here. Oh, but I do know a king with a big attitude, whose wine happens to be very good. Jetzt holen sie noch Gil dazu. All you need to do is fetch some more from the storm. I wonder where he is. Cleo geht einfach wieder an der Wort zu sagen.
He left. Were the pharaohs trying to tell me that all along? Maxie. I was a fool who, unable to make it to the eternal afterlife, eventually became a heroic spirit. I thought it was a punishment by the gods, but then I met Ozymandias and the other pharaohs, and not just them, I met you too, the best ally I could ever have. This isn't a punishment, it's... No, never mind. I was just blurting out nonsense. It was just my imagination. Let's just forget it. I know I'm not really good at taking hints, but let me say this. Since you guys fought at full force, the simulator's all messed up. It's pretty tough to clean it up, you know.
Astu will do it.
Yes, Senpai, that's true. We'll take care of it, Nitocris, so go on ahead, whatever you'd like. Are you sure? Of course. Pharaohs, rulers of Egypt, I'm sure there's some kind of special bond between them. Especially since it was such a long-lasting tradition. Now then, Master, let's do our best to clean up. However, no matter how you look at it, This isn't a two-person job. I recommend calling for some help. Doctor, you're listening, right? I see. So when you said you two would do it, you were talking about me as well. Huh. The Pharaohs sure do everything on a grand scale, including affecting the simulator system. Huh.
Ja, liebe Leute, ich bin ja nur der Typ, der nicht spricht. Das heißt, es ist Mesh und Romani. So, Nitocris hat jetzt ein Upgrade hier bekommen. Das heißt, diese macht noch mehr Schaden und Decrease Critical Ding. Und ihr Anpu-Nip-Dasa macht nun auch ein bisschen mehr Schaden. Das ist doch super. Nitocris freut sich. Ich freue mich auch und ich hoffe, ihr freut euch auch. Dann würde ich sagen, machen wir an dieser Stelle erstmal einen kleinen Cut. Und beim nächsten Mal geht's weiter. Vielleicht nochmal mit ein paar Interludes. Bis dahin, haut rein, auf Wiedersehen.